I was once a homeowner too that didn't know any better, and that's exactly why I want to share this information with you. A lot of comfort and energy problems that homeowners deal with every day are coming from places they never really think to check. Today, I'm heading out to a job. The homeowner had me out for an energy assessment a few weeks back. I'm going to be working today in the basement, the rim joist. I'm going to seal some of her air ducts. There's a small box window on the outside that I'm going to insulate underneath. And there's a closet on an exterior wall that is giving her fits. Each one of these by itself seems small, but when you tie them all together and you fix them, it can have a real impact on home comfort. Well, I'm on the scene. I have a game plan, and this is the house you can see right here behind this. That's what we're working on today. Once I got the pegboard panels down, it became pretty clear what was going on. The insulation in the wall was old, and as I started pulling it out, you could see the signs right away. The dark streaks. Those are telltale signs of air movement over time. Air's been filtering through that area for years. And that's the thing, insulation alone doesn't stop air. If air's moving through it, it's not doing its job the way it should. So before anything else, I focused on air sealing. I took my time. And one thing that really helped was using a longer 2-foot spray foam gun. The long, narrow nozzle let me reach up into the cracks and tight spaces that I might have missed otherwise. And honestly, once you get the hang of this, air sealing, it's pretty satisfying. You can actually see that you're making a real difference. Now, because the electrical panel was in the closet, the homeowner originally thought that maybe that had something to do with the reason it felt so cold, and she was right. Once we opened things up, the real issue showed itself. There was a penetration for the main electrical line coming into the house. You could literally see daylight around it. It might not seem like much, but in the winter, that's like having a direct pathway for cold air to enter the home. While that was setting up, I headed down to the basement. This is one of the most overlooked areas in a house. Out of sight, out of mind, but it plays a huge role in how the house feels. Most basements I see have exposed rim joists and unsealed penetrations. When air leaks in down low, it feeds everything. Drafts, cold floors, humidity, even dust and pests. So the first step was sealing the rim joists. The goal here is simple. Seal all the obvious cracks, seams, penetrations where outside air can move through. Once that's done, then you add insulation. Because now, instead of air moving through it, the insulation can actually do what it's supposed to do, stay clean and effective for years. After that, I sealed up the accessible ductwork. Leaky ducts are another big one. If you're losing air down in your basement, you're losing comfort and efficiency in the places you need it at the same time. Then I went back upstairs to finish the wall. I added new insulation, I reinstalled the panel, and moved on to the last piece. The final task, the front box window. To access it, I had to remove the vinyl soffit underneath. Step 1, same as always, seal all the cracks and gaps so no air can move up into the house. And that's where the infrared images from the audit really came into play. What I saw during the inspection lined up exactly with what I found once I opened it up. That's why testing matters. It helps you find the real problem before you start guessing. Step 2 was insulating the area with rigid foam board. Then I used spray foam to secure it and seal everything in place before reinstalling the soffit. So by the end of the day, we addressed several key leakage points throughout the home. Nothing major, no big renovation, just targeted improvements in the right places. And that's really what this is all about. Most homes don't need everything. They just need the right things done in the right order. Air sealing first, then insulation. That's how you start to make a home more comfortable, more efficient, and easier to live in. If you're interested in more projects like this, real-world examples, real solutions, go ahead and subscribe. There's lots of small things you can do around your home that can make a big difference once you know where to look.